things that I want and I wish and I desire for our next president to do for us. But first thing first, let me keep it a buck. I just want Trump out. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like his mouth gets us in trouble so much. I don't want to be lied to. Also, I of course want free Medicare, and this is why it's important to have free Medicare because look what's happening right now. You see why we should have been have free Medicare for a long time. I of course think that we need free college education. That's second, and I want black people to stop getting killed and no justice for it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I just want more stricter laws that is fair to black citizens. And you know, it's fair for cops too. If you kill somebody that doesn't have a weapon on them, you go to jail.
Oh, what's up, man? Hit that like button. You see the clip. So that was Cardi B's interview with Joe Biden. Like I say, they did it again. They fucking did it again. Now this shows this party that we as black people have this we're so loyal to them. They keep showing you how ignorant and simple-minded that they think we are as a group of people. Now I don't know any other race group when they discuss politics with white politicians, rather it be Asians. You're not gonna see Asians bring Jackie Chan to speak on their issues. You're not gonna see Jews bring in Seth Rogen to speak on their issues. And it's not that we chose or selected Cardi B, but where's the outrage for this shit? This woman has been known recently for a song called "Wet Ass Pussy." She she has no education. She could barely articulate a full sentence correctly. She's laughing and giggling through the interview. She's probably intoxicated. I don't want to make this a let's just rag on Cardi B thing, but come on. There's other rappers they could have got that can at least articulate a sentence that may or may not have a higher education. Like Jay-Z might not have an education, but he's smarter than most people with one. He could have articulated a better conversation with that. J. Cole, Kendrick, Chuck D, KRS-One. You could have had Dr. Claude Anderson. You could have had so many if you're serious, but they're not serious. And then when they asked her, I just want Trump out. Exactly what I was just saying last week. If that's your sole purpose, then he's gonna win again. And like I said, the Democrats like to repeat. They like to repeat themselves and do things that didn't work for the last candidate 3, 4 years ago and try it again. They did this with Hillary with the Breakfast Club interview and the hot sauce, and it didn't work. They thought they'd get that young black vote. She's hip. She's cool. No, she still looks like a middle school principal. Then they tried it with Bernie Sanders last year. This time last year, Bernie Sanders did an interview with Cardi B. If I'm not mistaken, I got a video on that. It didn't help him. He didn't even make it to the finals. And Biden's doing it again. Now he's sitting down with Cardi B. I'm like, what all of the options they could have spoke to, and they couldn't get anyone to answer the phone. This right here shows you how simple-minded they think that we are. And this should rile up Democratic supporters, people who have a loyalty to this group, because they constantly insult our intelligence over and over and over. And she's talking about, and she brought up good points about college should be free. It should be, but it's a scam. At some point in the last 20 years, my generation, that was the college generation, they found a way to manipulate the system and make it about putting you in debt. So you got kids coming out of school 21, 20, 22 years old, and they're already like 6 figures in debt. And then you want them to go find a job with a degree that may or may not work and start a family. And you're already in debt 5 figures, 6 figures. That system's not going to change. Politics won't change that. They make too much money off college. And then she brought up free healthcare. Well, that's beautiful, but we're not Canada. This is a business. America's never going to give you free healthcare. But like I say, she didn't bring up reparations. She didn't bring up, she brought up police laws. You're not going to get a celebrity to talk about reparations at this point. I just think we just need to settle on that. None of these celebrities could give a fuck about getting reparations because they're already living above us. So why would they give a fuck if the average everyday man gets their reparations or not? They don't give a shit. And that's another thing. You're not going to get that reparations conversation if you get a compromised celebrity up there talking politics. They don't care about that. That's why it was important. You could have got Cornel West. You could have got Claude Anderson. There was a lot of powerful speakers who were really in depth in this shit that they could have got, but they went and got Cardi B. And I know a lot of people like, oh, look at Cardi, look at her doing her thing. She's so cool. Yeah, Cardi B's entertaining when she's in a rap video half naked. She's entertaining when she's on Instagram, posing and shit. And I'm cool with that as an entertainer. When she's on Love and Hip Hop back in the day, but I don't want to see her talking politics for black folks. Especially when we didn't choose her. There was no voting poll. There was no nothing. Can we at least make a voting poll or something where we can pick and choose if we're gonna have celebrities speak for us, which ones we can get? Damn. If I'm gonna have a compromised motherfucker who's working with Jews and the powers that be talking for me, at least get someone who can articulate a sentence with proper grammar. Come the fuck on. And I'm like, I'm supposed to take that serious? Because if I didn't take it serious, I know other people who seen it that were non-black were probably laughing like, "Oh my God, who? This girl's named after a drink. Her sister's named Henny, her sister's name is Hennessy. She's named after another drink, Bacardi, and this is who they got speaking for you." But like I say, y'all say, hey, vote, hey, participate and vote all you want for the Democrats. They don't give a fuck about you, and they think they're just stupid. Bottom line. So, like I said, I ain't mean to rag on Cardi B, but I was just like, wow, they did it again. Like I said, you know the definition of insanity. You keep doing the same shit, but the Democrat Party likes to repeat themselves, do the same thing other candidates did, and do it over, and it doesn't fucking work. And if Joe Biden thinks that's gonna work, then you know he'll learn. But let me know what y'all think, man. Cardi B is the voice of black politics all of a sudden.